In today's video, we're gonna see how I managed to pull out of the Zotac 3060 my twin-edge OC LHR card. How do I manage to pull out 37 megahash? I'm going to share my script and my last 4 days progress with this card at this megahash. I would like to thank everyone that is following me on my channel, and everyone else that is not following me, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to get notified every time I upload a video. And let's get into it. Okay, so here we have my 3060. I've been mining with this card for, you can see here, I'm just going to point it out here on the screen. You can see here for 4 days, here 4 days, 11 hours, electricity, how many kilowatts. This is based on this. Ignore this value, it's much higher. It's doing around 120, it's actually fluctuating, 120 to 130, 35, more or less. He's doing more than 120, guarantee. Something between 125 and 135 as peak. So I'm having an LHR value right now. It's at 74.3. It dropped. It keeps dropping sometimes. You can see here on the graph. Just gonna remove the other line on top of it, and you can see here 37.4, 37.26, 22. Then there's a log, then it goes up again, then there's a log, then it goes up again. And that's how an LHR card works. The miner keeps trying to push, because I also have a setting on the miner that it will try to increase the LHR. So this value will try to increase. On my script I have an option for the value of LHR to increase. So when it hits a value too high, then it will drop on this side. So my settings, I'm just gonna comment a little bit here. You can see I have just gonna select here something for it to stop. So I have 1515 on the core, and I have 8800 on the memory. I'm using this value. I didn't increase it more because I found that a bit more high it would increase the voltage of the card, and the power would also increase. So I just left it as it is, and I'm pretty happy with the results. About my script, I'm just going to increase this a little bit more so we can a bit more area. What I'm doing a power limit of 75. I can ignore this power limit with the settings I have. It won't hit the power limit. The lock clock, the core lock clock, I have it at 1515. The memory clock is 1500. On this card, the stable megahertz for the memory on my card. This is like a silicon lottery, but in my card I can put 1530 and it will work well. If I put 1550, it will die after 3 hours or something like that. It will lock. Lock, I mean hang, restart the computer or whatever. This is just for the fans, the configuration, the limit, LHR 1, LHR mode 1. I'm using mode 1, which is the one that spends most electricity. The LHR tune 74.5. And I also have the auto tune enabled here, and the auto tune steps 0.1. So every time there's a lock, the value of the LHR, I'm just going to show you here, it will drop 0.1. That's why I have 74.3, because it dropped because of several locks it already had. I'm also logging. I have a log here so that I can check if there's something goes wrong or if this hangs, and I can check the settings I was using. I have here some of my tests. You can use this information as reference. I have the core clock, I have the memory, the LHR value, the MHS, the power limit, and I have some comments. This is actually the voltages that I noticed that above this certain megahertz the voltage will increase. And the TDP, this is information from the Gpuz, by the way. These two columns here, there are actually three, but this is TDP, this is just information. This is from Gpuz. So I found, that's why I have, you can see here, I have several 1510, 20, 22, 30. I was testing this and I found out that at a certain point it will increase the voltage from 08310 to 08370, and this is a power increase. So I try to maintain it as low as possible because I'm also using an LHR value, high LHR value, and I think the performance is good. I have some settings here. I'm just going to show you. They're at the bottom. I don't think you can see them. Yeah, now you can. I can hit 38 here. I can hit the 38 megahash mark, but you can see that with my settings this will not be stable. This is not stable at all. I can test it for, I don't know, half an hour or something like that, but it's not stable. Even with these more conservative settings, you can see here my memories above 1550, it will reboot, it will hang, not stable at all. But in theory it can do just for a small amount of time. I don't know if I needed to add, I don't know, more fans or whatever to the card so it could sustain this this speed, these megahertz, this overclock, but I didn't try that. But it can go up to 38, but power limit, you just forget it. Power limit is, it's more than this actually. It's 155, 165, something like this. It's huge, the power consumption. You can see where was I? The 38 megahash. 38. Here we are. I'm using, in this case, I was using 95 power limit to avoid the card underclock, because if it hits the power limit, it will underclock your clock. So, just wanted to share this information. I'm going to leave some of this information on the comments of the video, or I'll leave it all. But don't consider this a final result, because some of the information here I did copy paste some lines, and it could be inaccurate, or some data might be missing or duplicate, and it's not very accurate. But just for reference, I can leave this on the comments and use it at your own risk. And that's it for now. Thank you everyone for watching. Just gonna put a bit more days here. See how many times you can see here. See, there's lots of drops every time. 37, 37, 37, 37. It's quite stable. Like I was saying, thank you very much for watching. I see you next time, and I hope you're all doing well. And subscribe if you're interested in more content from my channel. I'm doing some mining videos right now, but I'll have something in the future a bit different, because I'm always doing videos about tech. So thank you very much, and I see you next time.